Welcome back to the channel, boxing fans. So last night in France, Bruno Surace, super middleweight, undefeated fighter from France, causes the biggest surprise in the last 2 years on the boxing scene by knocking out Jaime Munguia. Yes, sir, Surace got it done. He's an undefeated fighter who, quite frankly, fought an average level of opposition up until this fight last night. And he got thrown in with a top 3 or 4 guy. And guess what? He knocked him out. So good on him. Where does Munguia go from here? Well, he left himself open. He got caught. It could happen to anybody. Guys have bounced back from one knockout in their lives, and some became champions afterward. He's still young. Plenty of time for him to get back into the scene and climb back up the ladder. But for now, the limelight is on Bruno Surace. So what I would like to see next, and this is something that the promoters should really seriously consider, is an all-Frenchman bout between Christian Mbilli, who's now living in Montreal, from Cameroon, grew up in France, now, like I said, living in Montreal, and Bruno Surace. This would be a super fight. It would be a very, very big seller. Pay-per-view, the ticket sales, if it's in France or here, would be off the charts because they both have a very big fan base for guys who haven't won a title yet. And just the fact that from the same country, the build-up would be incredible. Far more interesting some of the other fights we've seen that were yawners lately in this division. So we're going to push for these promoters to get it done. Surace versus Mbilli, 168 pounders, super middleweights. And like I said, for me, whether it happens in Montreal, even Quebec City, or somewhere in France, maybe Surace's hometown, Marseille, it's going to sell, and it's going to be really interesting. And remember, these two guys right now in my books, they're both in the top 5 of the superweight division. And before either guy takes on a guy like a Caleb Plant or some other guy who's knocking on the door of being a champion, this is a logical way to go. I don't know what you guys think. Les Français, ne soyez pas gênés. You can chime in. Et vos commentaires sont les bienvenus. So it would be nice to hear from the French fans, which I'm sure are going crazy right now at the idea of an Mbilli Surace fight. And who knows, maybe one of these two guys may be the next king at 168. I mean, Canelo's on the way out soon. Benavidez is long gone, now going after the big dogs at 175, chasing either Bivol or Beterbiev, whoever wins the rematch. So this division now is wide open, and why not, you know? I favor Mbilli in this fight. I just think he's just more complete, more consistent, and he boxes well the whole 12 rounds usually, 10, 12 rounds, whatever his fights are. He boxes well throughout. His cardio's always good, and I give Mbilli an edge. So let's get it done. Surace versus Mbilli, France, Canada, wherever the hell you want it to happen. It's all fine by me. So like, comment, subscribe below.